today I will be talking about my Animal Jam dating experience. Yeah. Alright, anyway, so I have two Animal Jam dating experiences. So, I'm gonna talk about the more serious one first. Alright, so when it was like 2018 when this all started, so I was like, I don't know, 9 maybe? I don't know. Alright, so I was in this. So someone in like the pillow room or something was like, crush party at my den, come find your special one. And I decided to go just to see what was happening. And this guy, Poison Roses, was the only one there, and like every girl was coming up on him like, hey, wanna go spend time together or something like that, and chasing after him. And I was giving him a little more space, but more slowly following behind. And eventually he started saying, no, sorry, I like guys. I buddied him, and when he left, I followed him to his den, and he was like, oh, hi, what do you need? I was like, hey, you seem cool, you want to be friends? He was like, yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, that liking guys thing isn't true. Well, kind of, halfway. I like guys and girls, and I was like, oh yeah, same. Because at this time I had thought I was bi. We started to become friends, and then eventually he was like, hey, do you want to be my Animal Jam girlfriend? And I was like, yeah, sure, let's do that. Time went on, blah blah blah. I don't remember that much from this, other than the few things I'm talking about. Alright, so one day he jam-grabbed me, he was like, help, this girl is like being weird. And I was like, okay, I'll be there. So I told whatever friend I was hanging out with at the time that I had to be right back and that my friend needed me. So I left and went to his den, and there was this other girl who kept calling him Bae and was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? What's wrong? But Bae! And at first I thought he was cheating on me, but then eventually, at his den, he was like, this girl keeps calling me Bae and thinks I'm her boyfriend. And I was like, alright, I'll help you. And so when she was like, who is this girl? He was like, this is my actual girlfriend. Like, I'm not with you. And then eventually, like, a huge argument broke out. It got pretty heated, and she was like, you just want the prettier one. Even though it was literally that purple Arctic Wolf with nutcracker boots. Like, what? And he was like, I don't even know what you guys look like. Like, what? It eventually got to the point where she said that she was in the hospital with cancer, and I was like, that's such a common lie, but I also feel bad if it's true. So then eventually she left and the argument was over, and then me and him just hung out for a while. And then eventually one day he was just like, hey, we need to talk. And I went to his den and he was like, so yeah, I want to break up with you, but we can still be friends. And I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. I was actually kind of thinking the same thing, even though I wasn't. About maybe a month-ish later, he said he had found someone else, and I was like, oh cool, me too. Because I kinda had, I don't know. I can't remember much from this time. I'm just telling you the little bits that I know. And then maybe another month later, we were talking to each other again, and I was like, hey, why did you break up with me? He was like, I don't know, I still like you. And I was like, wait a minute, what? I thought you were in a relationship. And he was like, no, that didn't work out. And I was like, alright, nice. We were still pretty close after that, but like we rarely ever talked, and then he just stopped coming online after a while. So yeah. Alright, this is situation number 2, which I'm pretty sure actually happened before Poison Roses. Or maybe during Poison Roses, or maybe after. I don't know. I was a weird kid, don't judge me. I still am a weird kid. Alright, so what happened was I was either in the Arctic Wolf Ice Cave or in Jama, but this girl was like, needs a father for children, please come to my den if you want it. And so, because it's not PC and you can't see everyone's animals, I turned into a guy outfit and I was like, sure, I'll be the father to your children. She took me to her den and she showed me her children. I became their father, and then once everyone had left, I was like, I gotta get offline now, bye. And then the next day she was online again, so I still had to pose as a guy, and I went back to her den again, and we just hung out talking to our children. And yeah, once again, I don't remember much of this, but eventually Animal Jam proposed to her. Like, I gave her that diamond ring from the Sapphire shop, and she was my wife. And then eventually, I kind of quit the game, and, like, I didn't play for, like, 2 months. But then when I played again and saw that she was online, I was like, I gotta tell this girl that I'm not gonna pose as a guy anymore. So I just posed as, like, fake male me's sister and was like, hey, my brother quit the game. So yeah, I tried to, like, become actually friends with her, but she unbuddied me and I have not seen her since. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, those are my Animal Jam dating experiences. If you want to hear more Animal Jam stories, if I have any, comment, I don't know, just tell me in the comments if you want to hear more Animal Jam story time kind of things. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.